Hello, YouTube Universe. My name is Edmund Stevens, and I am your movie maniac here. And I just want to give you a movie review of both of the Sin City movies, Sin City 1 and Sin City 2 of Dane to Kill for. I just want to give you a movie review of these movies. I felt like I should have done this because both of these movies are great. I just bought these two movies last week, and I thoroughly enjoyed these movies. The second Sin City movie I seen for the first time when I bought it last week. I wanted to go see it at the movies last year when it came out in August, but unfortunately I didn't get a chance to see it on the big screen like I wanted to. And when I seen it on Blu-ray, because I bought both of the movies on Blu-ray, when I seen it on Blu-ray, I was disappointed in myself that I didn't see it on the big screen because I enjoyed it so much. Now about this movie is directed by Robert Rodriguez. Both of the movies, since the movies are directed by Robert Rodriguez, and they brought Frank Miller into the mix. Frank Miller is the author of these Sin City graphic novels, and they brought him into the mix of helping direct. He helped direct the movie also with alongside Robert Rodriguez, which is one of my favorite underrated directors also in the movie business. So yes, they both came together and made a great, powerful comic book graphic novel movie. And I think Sin City is one of the most greatest underrated comic book graphic novel adaptation movies of all time, in my opinion. And not a lot of people talk about Sin City. Uh, and that's quite unfortunate because this movie is great. I love this movie and it's freaking awesome. The cinematography and the visual effects alone in this movie is the reason why I would watch this movie over and over again because it literally feels like you watching a graphic novel or a comic book come to life. Literally, like you just watching the movie straight out the pages of Frank Miller's Sin City comic books or graphic novels. It literally feels like that because I mean that's why I say this is Sin City is one of my favorite comic book adaptations, graphic novel adaptations of all time. Literally, to me, in my opinion. Other people might disagree with me. Everybody got their own opinion. I'm not faulting you for your opinion or their opinion or people's opinions in general. So, but it's just a great movie. And this is my recommend Tuesday video. I'm recommending everybody out there in YouTube universe, all my movie maniacs, to look at this movie. Basically, a little bit more about this movie. Basically, both of the movies are filmed in like both of the movies. Cause Sin City is a bunch of short stories put in one movie, and they did that same concept in both movies. And I thought that was pretty neat, how they did that or how they filmed the movie in that aspect. In that aspect also, and it's just a great movie. Like I highly recommend everybody watch that movie. Watch Sin City 1 and 2. I have purchased both of the movies. Sin City 1, like I said earlier, Sin City 1 and 2, and Sin City 1 came out in 2005. Came out 10 years ago. I don't know why it took them so long to make the two movies or to make the second one because I was so ready for the second one to come out. I couldn't wait. When I finally heard they came out with the second one, I was so glad. I was so excited for it. Like I couldn't wait for that movie to come out. But anyway, here's the second movie that second Sin City movie that Dana killed for. I also bought that on Blu-ray. It also came with the 3D Blu-ray. Unfortunately I don't have a 3D TV. I wish I did, but I don't have a 3D TV. But but one day I probably will get one. I'm just happy with my flat screen 720p TV that I got right now. But the Blu-rays show great though. Either way, it comes with the regular Blu-ray too, of course. But yes, these movies look great on Blu-ray. Also, I mean, the Blu-ray brings out the cinematography and the visual effects of the movie even more. And it's just a great movie all around. Like both of those movies. And that's all I really have to say about this movie. I highly suggest everybody check these movies out if you haven't yet. This is my like I said, this is my recommend Tuesday video, and it's just a great movie. Like you will get sucked into this movie really easy. if you're a fan of comic book movies or graphic novel movies. If you're a fan of movies, period, you will get sucked in to this movie pretty easily. Like I said earlier, it's quite unfortunate that this movie don't get talked about a lot. It doesn't get the credibility that it should get. But you know, whether that's like it is what it is. But I wish this movie got more credibility. I wish this movie got more. I'm getting talked about more. But yes, I'm recommending these two movies to y'all. I had my Sin City marathon last week when I bought these two movies last week. If I hadn't said that already, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. I enjoyed both of those movies, and and the first, like if I have said it earlier, the first movie was also had a special guest director, which was Quentin Tarantino. He also helped with the first movie. He didn't help with the second movie, unfortunately, but he helped with the first movie. So basically, you had three different directors doing the first movie, but you just had Robert Rodriguez and the author of the movie, author of the graphic novel, graphic novels, which was Frank Miller, to do the second movie, of course. But it still was a great movie all around. Now the second movie was missing something just a little bit because the first movie was a little bit better than the second one, but it wasn't too far from the first one. The second one still was a great, highly great movie. I still greatly enjoyed the second one since he was Daniel Kilgore. So yes, I mean both of those movies are great. Now, uh, I mean that's all I really have to say. And my my name is Edmund Stevens. I'm your movie maniac here, and I appreciate everybody that been watching my previous videos. Thank you everybody for keeping up with me so far. Sorry it took so long for me to update another video for myself, you know, or whatever. But like I said earlier, I love talking about movies. I love expressing myself about movies to y'all out there in the YouTube universe. And I think YouTube is a great tool to use for this type of stuff and anything else. You know. And I highly, like I said, I highly appreciate everybody that's been keeping up with me so far. And if you like this video, hit that like button on the bottom, subscribe to my page. Please keep up with me. I would so appreciate it if people and if more people subscribe to my page. And like I said, my name is Evan Stevens. I'm your movie maniac here. And God bless everybody. And I'm out. Peace.